Whispers in the wall. Screaming in frustration, I punched a hole through my apartment wall in an attempt to finally shut up my noisy neighbors. The constant scratching, incessant chattering, and the eerie whispers that seemed to float through the plaster had finally driven me to this act of vandalism. The drywall crumbled under the force of my fist, revealing a black, gaping cavity. In the silence that followed, I felt the triumphant rush of victory. But the victory was short-lived. As I withdrew my hand, I realized too late that the sound had actually been coming from inside the wall. A rush of cold air swept over me, emanating from the hole, and the whispers returned, this time louder, more menacing. I felt my pulse quicken as the whispers turned into growls, and from the darkness, a pair of glowing eyes appeared. I froze, my blood turning to ice in my veins. Too late, I felt the sharp teeth close around my fist. In panic, I tugged my hand, but the creature in the wall held on, its teeth sinking deeper into my flesh. I screamed, a strangled sound of pure terror that echoed in the empty apartment. With a final desperate yank, I freed my hand, blood spattering the once pristine carpet. I fell back, cradling my mangled hand, the pain a sobering reminder of the reality of the situation. I staggered to my feet, my gaze locked on the hole in the wall. But the eyes were gone, replaced by an oppressive silence that seemed to mock my fear. I felt a chill crawl down my spine as the whispering started again, this time a chorus of voices, their words a twisted symphony of threats and promises. Days turned into nights, the whispering never ceased. It was in my dreams, in my waking hours, a constant reminder of the horror inside the wall. I tried to leave, but every exit led me back to the apartment, the whispers growing louder with each failed attempt. The whispers grew bolder, the creature more vicious. It wasn't just my hand it wanted anymore, it was me, all of me. But I wasn't going to give in, not without a fight. I searched for help, for anyone who would believe my story, but the world outside my haunted apartment seemed to have turned a deaf ear. I was alone, with a whispering creature as my only company. Finally, in a desperate bid for survival, I decided to confront the creature. Armed with nothing but a kitchen knife and sheer willpower, I approached the wall. The whispers grew louder, an eager anticipation that made my skin crawl. I plunged the knife into the wall, a guttural roar echoing from the hole. The apartment shook, plaster raining down like snow. And then, silence. I waited, my heart pounding in my chest. The eyes reappeared, but this time they seemed different. There was fear in them, fear and something else. Gratitude. The creature retreated, the whispers fading into nothingness. In the silence that followed, I was left to wonder, was the creature a prisoner too, just like me? And in my attempt to save myself, had I also freed it? As the days turned into nights, the apartment slowly returned to normal. The whispers were gone, replaced by the comforting silence of an ordinary apartment. But I was forever changed, the memory of the creature and its whispers forever etched into my mind.